This month on Now Loading News, see how a couple finds their strength through their differences.
Learn how online gaming levels the playing field.
And take a look at how one girl won't let her disabilities limit her life.
That's what's next on Now Loading News.
From Moanalua High School, in association with Metamaq,
giving voices to stories untold. We are Now Loading News.
Aloha and welcome to Now Loading News. I'm Caleb Casinas.
And I'm Jocelyn Bonilla. Moanalua High School had their Campus Beautification Day this month on the 11th.
Students came in on their day off to repaint our Big M and Many Square, scrape the gum off the sidewalks, and more to make our campus look better. Thanks to all the students that participated. The campus is looking great.
Now for our first story about two Moanalua High School students who aren't scared to be who they are. The two juniors, Danielle Warden and Rebecca Garcia, are a lesbian couple who have had their struggles but found strength to push through.
We want to inspire, to encourage others to know and to feel comfortable, just to be who they are. That's it. It's okay.
On October 22nd, people walked hand in hand wearing vibrant outfits through the streets of Waikiki to celebrate Hawaii's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer Pride Month.
I think that's fantastic, and it's even more special when we have a Pride Day to celebrate it and everybody gets together and just is themselves.
I think it's excellent. I think it's a great opportunity not only for people here at Pride, but people in our country to celebrate diversity.
About 15,000 people of different races, ages, and sexualities gathered to strengthen and support the rights of the LGBTQ community. Moanalua High School students Rebecca Garcia and Danielle Warden stood proudly among the crowd.
It gives us strength because we know that we can always rely on each other. And even though we are all different, that isn't a bad thing.
As I went to the parade, like, wow, like, I'm like accepted. It just makes me feel happy because like, no one looks at me strange.
We look for people who've gone through the same experiences, have had the same struggles, have had the same rewards, and it's nice to know that there are other people out there going through the same thing as you.
With over 10,000 LGBTQ identified youth in the nation, there are over 400 youth groups that offer support for students like Rebecca and Danielle to help them overcome any struggles of being confident in who they are.
Because when you grow up, like all the couples you see are like a man and a woman. So like when you find out you're like gay, you just feel really out of place. My friends do give me strength because there's someone to talk to when you're like at the low. But I think the fact that they're part of the LGBT group as well means that we have similar problems, so that it's like easier to talk to them.
I have friends who are pansexual, I have friends who are bisexual, I have friends who are gay, I have friends who are straight. And I think in particular, my friends who are queer as well, we kind of look for, birds of a feather flock together. Even though we're all different, we're still all the same. And we can still confide in each other.
Even though they have the strong support of each other, they still have to face the harsh realities of society.
We've come so far, but people still want to hate.
I want them to just accept us, because it's none of their business, because our relationship doesn't affect them in any way.
So I'm hoping that in the future, because we're kind of spreading more information about it and we're being more open with it, that it'll kind of die off.
With such a diverse LGBTQ community, people like Rebecca and Danielle will continue to find their strength in their differences to be equal like everyone else. Jocelyn Bonilla, Now Loading News.
Moanalua High School finished up our annual food drive this month. While our main goal is to donate canned goods to those in need, it's also a class competition to see which class can donate the most. Congratulations to the sophomores on winning this class competition.
Up next, we have our Now Trending segment. Here's Erin Nomura and Trina Tran updating us with what's trending.
Welcome to Now Trending, updating students on the latest buzz around campus.
First off, we have the newest craze to hit the internet, the mannequin challenge. The viral challenge requires you to hold a pose while a video is recorded, usually with the song Black Beatles by Ray Shremmer playing in the background.
The mannequin challenge has gone viral since the start of November and is packed to get everyone from celebrities to sports teams posting their own videos online.
It's creative, and while it's still fun, there are countless videos to watch if you search for #mannequin challenge on Twitter.
In fact, some students at our school participated in the challenge for themselves. Senior Chloe Ishikawa got 400 retweets when she uploaded her video to Twitter.
On campus this month, marching band ended their season with the last performance of Scheherazade at the Mililani Trojan Band Fest, where they won first place in music.
Seniors are also sending in college applications as deadlines are coming up. A lot of seniors sent in early action applications on November 15th.
And lastly, we found out who the junior and senior prom court is. Congratulations to senior Victoria Kaahina and Nick Kokamo, and juniors Logan Mauricio and our very own Aaron Nomura.
In bigger news this month, we had the 2016 presidential election.
On November 8th, the country voted on who they thought would be the better presidential-elect. In order to win, a candidate must have at least 270 electoral college votes. As a result, Mr. Trump won the title of presidential-elect with 290 electoral college votes, and Clinton with 228.
Mr. Trump may have won the electoral college vote, but Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. She won with over 2 million votes, but yet Mr. Trump will still be a presidential-elect. An estimate of at least 120 million Americans voted out of the 200 million eligible voters. We hope you're part of the 120 million.
This election is a huge turning point in our nation's history. We'll see how Mr. Trump will handle relations and important issues to our people. Well, that's all the trends we have for you today. I'm Trina Tran.
And I'm Erin Nomura. And that's what's trending.
Thanks, Aaron and Trina. Wanalua sports are doing well this month. The boys are referees bringing home their first state banner after winning states with an 83-point lead. Our cheerleading team also won a state title for the second time in a row. They won with a 37-point lead. Our girls bowling placed second in the state, losing by 22 pins. Finally, our football team qualified for the state tournament this season, but lost in the quarterfinal round to Iolani. That's our Wanalua sports update.
For our next story, we look into the world of online gaming. The online competitive game League of Legends is now considered a sport, or eSport. This new sport allows anyone to play, and because of that, it's attracting more people worldwide.
Oh my God!
League of Legends is a competitive MOBA game, and MOBA stands for Massive Online Battle Arena.
I mean, it's all over the world. There's students and kids playing everywhere. I mean, all you need is a computer. If you can get a computer and a good internet connection.
Get him!
I would play for 14 hours a day if I could.
The country voted on who
I don't know
they
where I
thought
would be
would be the
without
better
Focus vein,
presidential
focus vein.
elect.
No, Victor.
Since its release in 2009, League of Legends has gathered in over 67 million monthly players. In 2013, the online multiplayer game has leveled up and qualified as an ESPN esport.
It takes a lot of hand-eye coordination, a lot of reflexes, and a lot of practice. And all those aspects, it's a competitive sport.
Compared from a physical sport to an e-sport like League, you both have to have good communication with all the teammates or else you wouldn't be able to win or succeed.
As a free online sport, League of Legends does not discriminate based on age, gender, or physical ability, allowing nearly everyone to step onto a level playing field.
I'm running. I'm
In
ghosting
League,
right now.
You don't have to be physically talented at all. You could be 2 feet tall and 500 pounds or 7 feet tall and 100 pounds, it doesn't matter.
You can be anybody and be good at the game. I've seen even people with no arms play with their feet. It just gives people hope that they can aspire to be just as good as the professionals that they watch.
According to a survey held on the League of Legends online forum, most of the players range from 11 years old to 35 years old. Moanalua High School senior Logan Sonata is one of them, but he has also set a game plan to make a living off of League.
On my specific champion, Kha'Zix, I was rank 1 in the entire world. I definitely want to play professionally, at least for a season.
It's like watching him, he's like really good, so you watch like how he plays and like what he does in certain situations, and like you think like, wow, I want to do that, or I want to be as good as him.
As successful as he is, raising his rank is not his main quest. Logan, like many gamers, wants to continue to boost its popularity.
It's something more than just having fun. People want to prove to the world that it's more than just entertainment, it's an actual sport.
I think our society is changing in a different way that will definitely coincide with esports, and I think esports will become a lot huger.
With its growing fan base and equal opportunity for everyone to play, hopefully one day we will see the game make it to the big leagues.
Woo! We won!
Yeah. Chloe Popa, Now Loading News.
On the 15th, our school also had our Many Stars talent show, which featured 8 acts of students showcasing their talents like singing and dancing. Congratulations to our first place winner, senior Raina Poppin, second place winner, junior Aaliyah Bell, and all participants for putting on great performances.
Speaking of talents, our last story features alumni Jessica Gaku-san, whose talent is painting in an unconventional way.
Well, when I started art, it was somewhere in 2008, where because I changed major after high school, I changed I think like 4 or 5 times till I became art major.
And there's something about art that really makes her her. She likes to tell stories through art.
27-year-old Jessica Gaku-san has a love for art, but what sets her apart is her hands-off approach.
It's a time like for her to be able to reflect on who she is and what she can do and the kind of person she is and the kind of stories that she wants to tell.
I was born a condition called hypoplasia, which makes my femur one longer than the other and having an abnormal leg.
According to the U.S. National Library of Medicine, approximately 1 in every 86,000 people suffer from hemihyperplasia. Despite being unlucky, she doesn't let the disability keep her down. Instead, her differences make her stronger.
She like lifting those weights or doing something that she thought she couldn't, it makes her a much happier, more stronger, more courageous. And I mean, I don't know exactly what they say, but they give this certain type of look that is like, what is she doing here? Like, how can she do those? And then I always tell her like, show them who you are, Jessica. Just do it.
Because of her diverse circumstances, she quickly is the center of unwanted attention.
People would be like staring at her as we pass by, and you know, sometimes she don't say anything, but the way she looks, it just looks like she's a little bit bothered.
About myself, like just the outside, like feeling like I want to look more normal, but I can't.
Although she wasn't born with a complete body, the traits she has gained throughout her life are able to make herself whole.
I don't think it's a disability or a disadvantage, the position that Jessica's in. I think it really, it's the opposite. It gives her the ability to show people that she is beyond what people think of her.
Just finding ways to do things like what you guys do every day, but finding my way to do it.
Caleb Casinas, Now Loading News.
Well, that ends this month's episode of Now Loading News. Before we go, Mennies, don't forget that next month, the music department has their winter concert on December 3rd. We have our craft fair on the 10th and our winter fantasy ball on the 21st.
For more news and the latest updates on what's going on at school and the community, be sure to follow our Twitter and Instagram at MOHS_broadcast and our website nowloadingnews.com. I'm Caleb Casinas.
And I'm Jocelyn Bonilla. The loading is now
complete.